I'm Jerry Leishman. I'm Executive Vice President at the CORTAC Group. We're here to talk to you a little bit about preventing cybersecurity threats before they reach inside your company. As you know, the Department of Defense has issued a new regulatory regime called the Cybersecurity Maturity Model Certification, also known as CMMC. It's really a next generation set of requirements to protect the defense industrial base and the defense supply chain from nation states and global criminals, which we see in the news every day. So what CORTAC has put together is a what we'll call a readiness assessment, and we're going to go through a little bit about that today. Hopefully you'll find it of interest. We work with Microsoft, we work with many small, medium, and large size defense suppliers, and also many other suppliers in the federal government. So first of all, I would like to say that security has become foundational to the federal acquisition process, and that's the big change. Not only is it becoming a new standard, but it's also becoming a cultural change for the industry. Historically, organizations have had to self-attest to their cybersecurity posture and their protection, but the DoD has said that's not good enough and now is moving towards a third-party assessment and 100% compliance before you can receive awards for DoD contracts. So big change. Folks that had to fake it till they make it or got caught now have to pay to play if you want to be in the defense space. One thing to think about that, though, is it's just good cyber hygiene to implement the CMMC Level 3. If you're not doing that already and protecting your own intellectual property, you need to be doing that. So this shouldn't be anything that's a surprise you. It's just the DoD can't afford to lose any more of our sensitive information to nefarious folks. So CORTAC, we've been working on this mission with you for the last year. I'm on the CMMC Accreditation Board Standards Work Group, helping not only define the standards from the DoD models, but also help drive adoption of that model across the 300,000 defense industrial base suppliers. So I'm also a CMMC Level 3 provisional assessor. I'm one of the 100 that have been through the assessment course and certified to do that. So I understand what you're up against, what institutionalization means, what sort of evidence they're looking for, and what maturity means. So I can help you understand that as we work with you on the consulting side as you navigate this. CORTAC is a registered provider organization, RPO, which means that we have a team of folks ready to go, including myself. We're also becoming a C3PAO, and we're currently pending to do that. We want to understand what a C3PAO needs to do and do that, but bring that to the consulting arm to make sure that the assurance that what we're providing you will meet the ultimate audit at the end of the day. We've also partnered with the CMMC Consortium with Summit 7, Microsoft, and Kuzar to really provide a set of services in aggregate that help you quickly navigate and meet your compliance requirements here. Instead of you doing it individually, we've got a group of integrated solutions that can do that. So if you're interested in that, we can help you through that journey. We're also an insider at Microsoft. We're helping with their own internal federal projects with IVAS, JEDI, to help them be good federal suppliers out there. At the end of the day, CORTAC is on a business advisory, and we work with partners. So we are your kind of guide, advisor, advocate, and in a lot of cases your therapist to help you walk through the full journey. We're not just there in the front, we're there at the end to help you navigate that. If you need those sorts of skills, CORTAC is a great partner for you. Quickly on how to achieve your CMMC compliance, it's really breaking it down into 3 phases. One is you need to understand where you're at. We call that a readiness assessment, or vReady. And once you understand where you're at, your risks and obligations, then you need to fill your gaps with right-sized and cost-optimized solutions. A one size does not fit all in this space because they're organizational defined solutions. So CORTAC helps you assess and navigate and pick those right solutions that will optimize around your organization. And that will get you audit ready or compliant. And then once you're compliant, the future requirements for CMMC require you to stay compliant. It really requires a compliance operations program, which means you maintain your documentation, you maintain your incident response, you're always looking and reporting your audits, and every 3 years you have to redo your certification. So CORTAC provides services in all of these stages, so we can be your one-stop shop, working with the best-of-breed partners along that way. I want to focus on the vReady, or the readiness assessment. This is your first step. It's really an independent and experience review or assurance. If you've already done a system security plan, for example, we can come in, assess, and interpret where you're at to make sure that you have sufficient solutions that you've already developed, or help you understand where your gaps are based on your contracts, your documentation, your policies and procedures, and understanding how the CUI data flows through your organization from sales to shipping, to define that boundary of the DoD content. And then based on that, we'll do a baseline assessment, identifying those gaps that you do have. And then finally, we'll give you a roadmap on how to move forward, now that you'll be informed and you can make informed investment decisions along your journey. So if you're interested in talking more about that, we have a free 30-minute consultation. You can reach us. We'll ask you questions about how many facilities, how complex you are. That'll help us develop a proposal for you that's right-sized for your organization. That'll get the job done and get you moving forward. So if you're interested in that, you can see our number down below, 1-800-530-2083, or reach out to sales@cortacgroup.com, and we'll connect for a half hour and we'll see how we can help you navigate this journey. Thank you much for your time.